Previously on Ladies of Darkness.
Do you want to be a cryptid hunter?
Yes.
Sign up today! And it's got like a little form and stuff, and you notice that the address that it's sent to is like the same as that building. And then you see another article about a man named Jackson Starborn. Who is like a local business owner. The woman, like, lifts her head and, like, slowly turns it to you. She appears to be in, like, her mid to late 20s. She has, like, short black hair. She appears to be, like, native in, like, ethnicity. And she goes, "Excuse me?"
My God, she's beautiful.
There are two people. One with a badger mask and the other one with a hyena mask.
Oh.
Rears its hand back and nails you in the face.
Oh. Oh my God.
Charlie's kidnapped. Whatever shall we do? It's time for the others to make a rescue. But will that even be needed if a wolf's advice is heeded?
Just an empty blackness, and we see an image of Charlie standing on one side and Vakiel sitting, her back turned to Charlie several feet away, wearing an orange toga, black ashen skin, fire for hair, and she is absent-mindedly flicking flames in her hands and back off again. And muttering to herself, and Charlie says, Where am I? What's going on? Without turning around, Vakiel says, "You were careless. We've been apprehended by people who wish to stop us. People who wish to hurt you. Well, just like that, I was at a church and now you're unconscious. We're both in here. What are we gonna do? What can we do? I tell you what I'm going to do. Once you come to, wherever we're taken to, I'm going to burn it to the ground. And we're going to escape. And I will not let this get in the way of my hunt anymore." Are you serious? They knocked me out in a split second. You think you can just set them all on fire? You think you can just fight your way out of this? We don't have any other choice. I'm going to kill them all. If I don't, Paimon's just going to use them for whatever his purposes are anyway. They're all doomed. No, I won't accept that. That's not you anymore, Vakiel. I know it's who you used to be, but I thought we were past this. I thought you had changed. I thought there was more to you than this revenge over and over. You can't keep being like this. Of course I can. The only thing I have to live for is the revenge I seek. No, that's wrong. That's wrong, and you know that's wrong. You know it's bullshit. You know that you care about a whole hell of a lot more than just getting revenge on Lucifer. You know that you care about Valuel. You care about Arachiel. You care about Nina. You care about Dorian. You care about everybody. You care about me. And you finally realize that you care about yourself. I know you have. And I know that all of those things are more important to you than this revenge quest. And I'm not gonna let you throw both of our lives away just because you feel like the game is over. Just because you feel like they won't let you finish your quest. You're right. You're right, It took us finally merging together for me to realize there's more than just this anger inside of me. The things that make you, you, were here in me as well. And I'm mad right now, but I don't know what else to do. We're caught. We don't know what's going to happen when we wake up. I don't know either. But I'll think of something. Can you trust me for a little longer, Vakiel? Just let me have control a little longer. We'll find a way out of it. All right. I just hope you're right about this.
When you wake up, you find yourself in kind of like a cage. And as you look around, there appear to be several other people also in cages. You appear to be in some kind of like lab. And when you look around, you can see there are other people in the lab who are not in cages. And beside you is a man who appears to be in his mid to late 30s. And he looks at you and he goes, "Oh, thank God, you're awake."
Yeah.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. Where am I?
This is, and he kind of looks around. I'm not exactly sure, but they do tests on us. I've only been here for a couple of days, so I haven't been able to really parse any exact information yet.
What kind of tests?
His face, grimaces. I guess it kind of really depends on what you are.
Okay. Charlie kind of looks outside the, I guess she's in some kind of cell chamber?
Sort of, yeah.
At the people outside of it. And they all, look like scientists in lab coats, right?
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay.
Some of them are wearing, street clothes, but most of them are wearing, lab equipment.
She's gonna go up to the door, kind of put her hands on the bars or wall or whatever is there. And she's gonna shout, "Hey, you guys, I need to talk to Cecil and Nikki."
They kind of, the scientists and the other people kind of, look in your direction, and then just sort of look away.
I know they're part of your group. I know they're members of your organization. They've met me before. I have important information for them. You can do whatever you want to me afterwards, but I need to convey it. They're in danger.
They once again return to, like, ignoring you.
God damn it, are you listening to me? I, like, slam on the wall.
When you, like, slam on the wall, you, like, could feel, like, almost a reverb that pushes you back.
Okay. I turn back to the guy with me. Charlie runs her fingers through her hair and says, So what's your name? And what's your story?
I'm Cal. I was coming back up this way to see my sire, who lives up north, and I got captured.
Sire?
Oh, you're right, you're human, I guess, or something. I don't know what you are. I'm really new to all of this stuff. I only, like, got turned a couple of months ago, so I'm not really... I mean, I guess before that I was aware of it, but I wasn't, like, entrenched in the culture, I guess. He, like looks a little bit confused as he tries to, like, think of, like, what he should say. And it's at this point that you notice, like, around him are, like, empty red bags.
Oh, wait. Are you a blood drinker?
I mean,
Those,
yeah.
I point at one of the blood bags. I say, those are your Capri Suns, eh?
Are Capri Suns a thing that exists in the 70s?
I don't know. Damn it.
I bet probably not.
Dang it.
Yeah, I don't think they exist.
Those are from my 90s cool kid childhood. Alright.
Fucking Capri Sun, goddammit.
Juice boxes probably existed. You could use that.
Okay. Those are your juice boxes, then.
Yeah. They're kind of awful, though. I mean, I didn't know I was gonna be so picky about it, but these are like... ugh.
Well, I'm Charlie Mason. I'm possessed by a demon. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I didn't even know those were real, so I just thought you were, like, maybe a werewolf or something.
So, how the hell are we getting out of here?
That is a very good question. I do not want to be poked or prodded, so... He, like, looks a little bit out of the cage, and he goes... I mean, if you have any ideas...
So I want to look at the lock on the door. Is it made of metal by any chance?
It is.
I point to the lock and I say, well, I could melt that.
He, like, looks at it. I don't know. Maybe we should wait until they're not here anymore?
Yeah.
Before you do that?
Yeah, we should probably hatch, like, an actual escape plan and not just off the cuff it. Do you know anyone else here?
Not really. It's mostly, like, werewolves and vampires who I've never met. So...
Is there a, like a yard time or anything? Like, or they just keep us in indoor confinement the whole time?
Yeah, the second one.
That's awful.
It's pretty bad.
That's straight up inhumane.
Well, one could argue that we're not really human, so...
Alright, well... Is there any point in which we can communicate with the other people in the other cells? mealtime?
No, they pretty much bring our meals to us. This isn't a prison like they're experimenting on us.
So... The scientists outside, how many of them are there, and what sort of, like, activities are they doing right at this moment?
At this moment, it seems like they're explaining to, like, the people in the civilian clothes a little bit about their experiments. Jesus. And, there's about, like, 3 of them right now.
3 people in civilian clothes?
3 people in, science-y clothes.
And okay, and how many civilians?
There's 4.
4 of them. Tell me more about them. Why do they seem to be here?
They're, like, listening sort of to, like, what the, other people have to say, and they're, like, nodding occasionally, but, like, 1 or 2 of them, you can tell whatever the fuck is being said is kind of going over their head, and eventually you hear one of them go, okay, but do we get, like, new weapons, or...
Oh, I can hear what they're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, I definitely want to sit back and chill and listen in on their conversation, then.
Okay. After that, so do we, like, get new weapons, or... No, you don't get new weapons. Listen. Wolf will explain it when she gets here, but I'm just... The priority right now is demons. We know there's 2 others, at least, in this area. Okay, so do we, like... club them, or... Oh my god, I wrote the plan down. It's right in front of you. Yeah. I'm not really good with, like, visuals, so holy shit. Okay. Listen, Wolf wants you to capture them and bring them here. I don't know why. Seems like we could just exercise them on the spot. Or at least in a location that does not require us to transport them. But hey, I'm not the boss. Well, I mean, technically, Wolf isn't really the boss. Shut up. Please, just do your job, you meathead. Snake, he hurt my feelings. It's okay. It's okay. That's pretty much, basically what you hear.
Okay. I turn back to Cal and I say, what's it like around here at night?
Well, a lot of people cry. The lights go out, and usually one of the big guys stands guard.
Just one?
Yeah, they must have some kind of system in place where they can alert other people, though, because just one against all of us seems like not a lot.
Okay, I lean forward on, like, I guess there's, like, kind of a bunk bench on each wall or something like that.
Yeah.
I kind of lean forward, so we're both kind of sitting in casually, like, but I, like, kind of mutter in his ear. So here's what I'm gonna do. Nightfall, I can distract the guard. Something innocuous that doesn't seem like it came out of me. He might leave the room. I think I can bust us out then.
Okay.
Do you know any more about the layout of this place?
I wasn't super aware when they brought me in, but I do know down that way, and he, like, points to the general, like, down the hall, kind of, almost. There is a door, which I think leads outside, or at least to a greater part of the building.
Alright. We bust everyone out of here. That'll be chaotic enough that we can slip out that door.
Alright. That sounds like a plan.
Cool. I lean back and kind of casually turn back to the room and pretend like I don't know this guy or have anything to do with him.
Cal, just basically sits on his hands and tries to remain, as innocuous as possible for somebody who just drank a bunch of blood bags. And, in about an hour or so of, waiting, you hear, a door open, and, the tapping of, foots coming towards your direction, and you see that woman that you saw in the church.
Do I make eye contact with her or anything?
No, she comes right to you guys, so.
Okay. I just kind of look at her wide-eyed well, hello, fancy seeing you again.
Hello.
Oh wait, let me check behind me, see if any more of your goons are ready to club me in the back of the head. I, mime turning around and, looking out. Nope, no goons this time. What can I do for you, babe?
I am willing to strike a deal with you. And her voice gets a little bit lower and she says, I have something that you want, and you have services that I need.
I don't know. I feel like you're probably about as mistaken about getting anything out of me as I was about getting anything out of you when I first talked to you.
That would be unfortunate.
Well, it might have helped our negotiation out a little bit if you didn't have a couple beefcakes club me in the back of the head for no reason.
In fairness,
if I didn't wake up in the middle of
You did burn one of them. And she was pretty angry about that.
What?
What do you mean, what? Do you not recall your actions?
Are they here now?
No.
Okay. Are you saying Nikki is the one who knocked me out?
Yes. And Cecil took away your abilities temporarily.
Oh, jeez. Well, where are they? I need to talk to them.
That can be arranged, but I do need something from you.
What do you need?
Her voice, drops to a whisper, and she says, Our employer is a buffoon who is being used. Take him out. You'll be free. You'll get the earthbound that is attached to him. And I'll allow you to see Nikki and Cecil.
And what do I have to do?
Simple. Take him out.
Kidding me? I was gonna do that anyway.
Well, then it's a very mutually beneficial agreement.
Okay, one more caveat.
She, raises an eyebrow. What?
This guy's coming with me. I motion to Cal.
What attachment do you have to the vampire?
Told him I'd help him bust out of here and I don't break a promise.
She, pinches the bridge of her nose. Fine. But if you come back into my town again, bloodsucker, It will not be a simple experiment. I will kill you. And Cal goes, super understood. Yep, I get that.
Charlie cracks her knuckles and says, that worked out. Didn't even have to set any buffoons on fire.
She, tosses a key into, your cage, and she goes, he generally resides at the top of the building because he likes to be tall. She smiles and she walks out of your field of vision, and you can hear her say to the other scientists, "What are you doing? Give me that." And then there's a yelp. Hey, what's up everybody, it's your girl, Kat. Just here to tell you guys about our social meets, our good social meet at Lodwad on Twitter, Lodcast hashtag, ladiesofdarkness.tumblr.com. You know what it is, bitch. Yeah, she knows what it is. That's cat speak for, hey, check out our fucking Patreon. That's I'm very tired. That's /Lodcast on that Patreon and also on the Coffee. Boyo. In this episode, we introduced a character that I really like, and he's gonna come back later on. Not in this game, but maybe in Vampire? Maybe? You guys are in this, back parking lot, and you're like, where'd our Charlie go?
Yeah, where did our Charlie go? She disappeared.
We lost our daughter.
Where did she go? Where did she go?
Oh my god, we're such idiots. She's how old? 13?
She's a little older than that, and she was... I think we just took our eyes off of her because she's done this before, and...
Oh my god.
She was probably taken by that organization, which is great.
I mean, I'd assume.
I mean, yeah, who else would want a demon child?
Mm-hmm. And they're in this huge building with all these people, and we know that they have magic dampening abilities and shit like that.
Okay, we have to think of a plan. Let's not panic.
I'm not smart enough to think of a plan.
Well, then get Arakiel
Arakiel, yes you are.
Wrong guy.
Oh, sorry, Aiton.
I thought it was pretty obvious.
I mean, yeah, I guess Arakiel would just be crying by now.
Yeah, that's kind of why I'm here
I love
and
him,
they're
but,
not.
Oh. Well, give yourself more credit, Aiton. Both of you are smart enough to do this.
Okay.
Alright,
Fuck!
Yep. And also... God, if we have to do this without abilities, it's gonna be fun time.
Yeah, I'm pretty much useless, so...
Well, I mean, just because we can't use our abilities in there doesn't mean that we can't use them outside of there. They have, like, a barrier, right?
I would imagine. If they're smart.
Yeah, they're the graffiti thing.
Mm-hmm.
That stuff. So, like, maybe if we were to prepare something before we go in, then maybe that could work. And then we just, like...
Actually, I'm a little curious about this barrier thing. Do you think it suppresses all of our abilities while we're inside of it? Because I know we can walk through it.
We sure can walk through it.
I want to try and just, like, see if I can use, like, a magical ability that I have.
Okay. Which one?
Which one? Let me just try and make, like, a light. That one's pretty easy.
Yeah, I forgot what the roll is for it, though. Hold on just a
I
sec.
want to say perception science.
I think that might be it, but
Yeah.
I'm just gonna double check.
I will wait for you to check and also get my dice.
It's stamina science, so you were
Oh,
close.
stamina! Alright. Yeah, because I've been using the higher level ones. It's been a while. Alright, stamina science. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, we have 6, 2, 3, 4, 8, 7, 2.
Okay. You're able to create this light, but it's kind of like a little bit dimmer than usual.
I relayed that to the rest of them.
Okay.
It seems like it has some sort of
that's better.
suppressing effects if I can't. Even if it's on me, I'm blaming
Sorry,
it on
I
this.
didn't catch that. Alright, so that's good. We can, like, kind of low-key use our powers in there, and then outside of there, we could, I don't know, set up other things.
Okay. Well, what did you have in mind?
Well, the other guy can probably, like, I don't know, take my gun and turn it into a super gun?
Ultra gun. Got it.
Ultra gun. So, like, I'm thinking like that. Like, just a really
I'd like
good
to have
gun.
an ultra gun too.
What?
I'd like to have an ultra gun too.
I mean, sure. And then, like, you know, I think there's, like, I keep hearing about an aquifer from him, and, like, wanting to find one and then, like, explode it. With, like, the power of pressurized water.
So you want a water gun?
I mean, not connected to the gun, just like, you know, whoops, there's an aquifer now.
I'm not really understanding the concept that you're trying to convey.
My mind's kind of a whirlwind right now.
Right.
Anyway, fuck, so... Right, Ultra Gun.
Okay, so your plan is to just shoot everyone.
No! Threaten to shoot people, yes!
Okay. Wait. That's an idea. Okay. Depending on how good they are at sensing demons, if one of us pretends to be a hostage, that might be fun. And by fun, I mean work and get our friend back.
The thing is, I think they'd already recognize us.
I mean, only Cecil and Nikki, though.
Yeah, but we might be on their wanted list.
I mean, if people other than Cecil and Nikki could recognize Charlie, then that means that probably there's some kind of I don't know, pictures of us or something that's out there.
Like a police sketch.
Like a police sketch.
I mean, for all we know, Cecil or Nikki could be very skilled artists.
Fuck, I'm probably
that's not
crying
really
in
how
mine.
police sketches work. 'Cause you just...
Well, I know.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying that's not really how it goes down. You don't have to personally draw the police sketch. That would be absurd.
Well, yes, I know, but the people who had seen our faces, if they could draw them, then they would be super good and everyone would know.
But that's just not how police sketches work.
I'm sorry for ruining your police sketch comment, I guess. Anyway.
I mean, it's
Okay.
fine. I just wanted to make sure that you were aware that's not how it works.
Yes, I'm aware of how they work. I guess. I've never really been exposed to a lot of police sketch-related media and/or
Well,
thing.
there's a specific person that does the sketch, and then you describe... Okay.
And then there's an artist. It's like getting a commission done of somebody way back when. I read a lot of books sometimes. They're mostly, like, old, though.
Dorian, like, nods his head. He's done mansplaining to you.
Thank you, Dorian. Valwell is a little bit, like, on edge.
Because she just
I
lost
don't
her
think
Charlie.
she really knows how to... I don't think she really knows how to, like, handle this because, like... Charlie's really good at ideas. And Valois just kind of wants to burst in and get Charlie back.
Yeah.
I mean, you can try.
I mean, yeah, that's the thing. I don't want to ruin it or get Charlie killed. Because if I really wanted to, I could just go look at one of those higher up windows and just go through it. But I don't know, maybe they have a better barrier in the actual building. We need to find a way in. And soon.
Shit, you know what? I could probably, like... Or, well... Arakiel could probably, like, mess with their pipes. And I mean, like, maybe all that would do is create a minor plumbing problem. Like, oh fuck, someone can't pee. But, you know, maybe that'll, like, do something.
I mean, it's worth a shot.
I mean, if we set it on fire...
No, Charlie's our fire guy.
I know. I mean, you can make fire without Charlie. It's just a little bit less glamorous. My goal was to just get everyone out, which case we just pull the fire alarm or set an alarm off or something, and then everyone has to evacuate. And then we could find Cecil and Nikki that way.
I suppose that's true.
I don't know, it's just an idea.
No, I think I get you.
Your pipe idea was good, though. Is that close enough to dirt, or could you make the dirt go into the pipes, or...?
Well, I think we can, like, kind of reach in and definitely mess with the dirt. Maybe, like, since there's so much, I could probably, like, crush a pipe.
Oh! Oh, I have an idea. What if I can't set a real fire, but I can make it look like there's a fire?
Well, we gotta be careful about that, because they might be able to see through illusions, or whatever it is.
Also,
You're
they would
right.
be able to tell it wasn't hot.
I mean, I guess.
What if we brought down a telephone pole?
What?
That's not a bad idea.
Like onto the
Well,
building.
then they would have to go home. They would have to evacuate.
That's an easy way to start a fire.
It is an easy way to start a fire.
I mean, maybe we should try and do, like, not colossal damage to Atlanta while we're here.
No fun.
No fun.
No fun.
Val was just saying that to take the nerves off. I mean, what are we gonna do? Go through the front door, go up to the reception desk and be like, hello, we're looking for people who definitely want to kill us in order to get our friend who was definitely kidnapped back.
I mean, we could try.
You know, something's telling me that's not a good idea, but I have no fucking idea what it is.
Well, we could leave one of us out of this. Dorian, if we don't come back in 3 days, do you want to get help?
3 days?
Okay, maybe 12 hours.
Okay, that seems a little bit more reasonable than 3 days. But I also don't just want to leave you guys.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Good having you around.
Thanks, dude.
Alright, do we want to try just going in?
Sure.
Okay. Let's walk right in, I guess.
Alright, do you mind if I stay outside? I think we should at least have one person on the outside in case things go to shit.
Like out of character? I don't know, because, like, story-wise, it might be better if you're also there. I don't know.
That's true.
It's up to Kat. It's up to you, though.
Kat, what's good?
It's up to you.
I mean, okay, let's all go in.
Okay. You go in and there's like 2 elevators, and in between them is like this big ass reception desk with one lone receptionist on it, and she's like flipping through a magazine when you guys enter. And Dorian like walks up and he goes, "Excuse me, we have an appointment." And she like looks at him and she goes, "Name of me or yes? How do you spell that?" A-M? Okay, it doesn't look like you're in here for today. Perhaps I wrote it down as one of my associates' names. And he, like, looks back.
Oh, no. Oh, Lord. Yeah, Val was, like, standing there trying to, like, come up with something on the spot. And then, she goes to that reporter thing, and then she's like, perfect.
Oh my god.
I totally forget what reporter name I used, though. So, let's just say... Oh, fuck. I forget what newspaper I said I was with, too. I'm sorry about my photographer here. You see, we're from the Gazette, the Atlanta Gazette.
Okay. Are you here to see Mr. Starborn? Yes. Okay. And she, looks through her, little book and she goes, you guys aren't really supposed to be here until tomorrow, but I guess that's fine.
I mean, if we could just squeeze in just a short interview, about 10 minutes, I promise.
Okay. And she, dials, a number on her desk, the phone. Mr. Starborn, some reporters are here to talk to you. And through the phone, you can hear, excellent! Send him right up!
Oh my god.
Great. And she hangs up. He's on the top floor.
Great, thank you so much.
Whatever.
All right, let's go.
And you guys awkwardly shuffle. And she does not notice that Dorian does not even have, a camera or anything.
Oh my gosh.
He's a mental photographer.
He
actually draws
everything.
sketches.
Yeah, he does sketches.
It's very interpretive, very hip.
Aiton looks like he is just I should have stayed outside.